Alright, well I got all the rest of the shelves installed. Both sides, floating shelves. It looks awesome. What's up everybody, welcome to another video. Today I am building the shelves, the floating shelves that are going to be above my bar. I already have the wires kind of set here. I got a couple of spots, drawn up here for the level of the shelves, but looks like we're about to pass 600 subscribers. That's pretty awesome. Thanks. Appreciate everybody that's following along now. Like, comment, subscribe, all those things help the channel grow. Appreciate you all that's doing that. So let me show you what I'm doing now as I'm getting into these. So I've already drawn a line with my laser here to the level of the shelves, and I've cut a couple of pieces out. So I've got my bottom right, top right. What you can see is I've got some wires here that are going to be controlled by this switch. So I cut these so that you can see on the end that has 3/4 of an inch, because that's actually the width of the shelf material that I'm going to use. So it's in from the end, and then I have it cut on the 22.5 degree, because this is a 45 angle. And then as you can see right here, that is right where I need to drill a hole so that these wires can poke through, because these wires are going to be hidden on the inside of the floating shelves. So what I've got now, I've marked that out for the top right, bottom right, and then also top left, bottom left. So I'm going to drill holes in these now. I've already got my studs marked, so then what I'm going to do is actually get these put up against the wall here. That way I know where to drill exactly, and that way I know where to actually put the screw, so that way it has some strength and holds the shelves up. These shelves are going to be 12 inches deep, and they're going to be almost 3 feet wide, and part of it will be on an angle there. So it'll look really nice, but obviously being a floating shelf has to have a little bit of structural integrity to it. So let's see what happens. All right, I'm using a 3/4 inch bit to drill a hole through these. Got a little pilot hole in each of them, and then this will actually go down and drill a hole. And what that should do is it'll give me enough room to actually pass those cables through. Yeah, let's see what happens. That's pretty awesome. Holy crap, that makes a mess. Alright, so I got these installed now. What you can see here is, as I drilled that hole, it allows me to put these wires through, but it also still gives, still one piece gives it strength all the way through. So that way the floating shelves will have extra, rigidity, I guess. All 4 of them are done like that. Yeah, that'd be nice. Alright, so now I'm making the cuts for these. Gotta take the measurements for each of these spots, and then I'll get all 4 pieces put up, and I'll start being able to make the shelves. Alright, I have now gotten the 4, actually there are 8 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are all bolted down to the wall. Everything is level. I checked all the level for all the shelves. So it's going to look nice. This is how it's going to look. I'm going to put a couple of pieces of 2x2 coming off of the wall, so it has a bit of structure. I don't know how to really explain it better, but I'll just put it together and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to line up this block. This is the block that's going to give this some strength. I've already put one of them in. I'm using this little clamp to keep them flush with each other. And I got it pre-drilled. I'm just going to screw it in now. Now both ends have structural integrity to them. So when I put this back on the wall, I'll have something that these shelves can actually stick onto and have some strength. Alright, well I got most of the shelves pieces cut now. All the main shelving pieces are cut, and I'm now starting to cut the outlines for the outsides. And you can see this is how I've got it test fitted now. Nothing is permanently mounted, but this is what it's going to look like as I get it all put together. Pretty nice. I think that's gonna look beautiful. Yeah, it's coming together now. Pretty soon I'm gonna be drilling holes here. This is where the lights are gonna be mounted. I've got the wires here run through the middle. And then this is gonna actually get a hole cut. I'm gonna have to measure. It's gonna go centered from this part of where the wall is to the edge. I'm going to put it dead center in the middle there, so I'll have a light on this side and there'll be a light on this one. So there'll be 4 lights here down underneath the shelving. I think it'll look really nice when it's done. Alright, so it's going well. Project is moving right along. It's taking, you know, I've never done this before, so I'm taking my time. I'm going pretty slowly. It's not absolutely perfect, but it's really close. Alright, so what I'm doing now is I've got this is the bottom shelf that's actually going to get the LED light put into it. This is actually what the LED light looks like. It's a small 3-inch LED. It has a control box that looks like this. If you're going to hook these up, make sure you get these little clamps. Those have to go on the box first. But the box will sit in between the 2 pieces, and then this light will sit snugly up underneath like this. So what I have to do now is drill a hole to put that in. The kit comes with this 3-inch cutout plate, so you know exactly where to put it. I've already measured where I need to actually put this on here, but now I'm just going to make my lines so that way I know exactly where the hole is I need to drill. So let's do that now. Alright, so that's the middle. I marked the middle there. Get my Sharpie and put the Sharpie dot right where I need to put this hole. Alright, so now I'm going to put this into my drill. And I'm going to put this right down on here. I'm going to cut a hole through. Alright, I'm going to do all 4 of these now and then I'll be set. I've got all the pieces prepped. Now they just need to be sanded. I even got the holes drilled now for where all the lights are going to go. So now what I got to do is I actually have to put the wallpaper that's going to go up on this entire wall. So I'm going to actually take all these shelves down so that way I can actually stick it up there and it'll stay. Anyway, wish me luck. I've never done wallpaper before. I'm hoping I don't mess it up too bad. We'll see. Let's go. Alright, so now I have the structure for the shelves reinstalled. I actually added some brackets to give it a little bit of additional strength. Did that on all the corners there, these ones as well. That should give it some additional strength, I think. So now what I got to do is I am going to go and get the pieces and start fitting them all in and then assembling the shelves. Basically, I already got them sanded down now, and so this last bit should go pretty quickly. Alright, hopefully it goes well. Alright, I have got the shelves started. You can see what I'm doing here. First thing I did was get this bottom shelf put in. Along the bottom, I got these brackets now installed, holding it tight. And then I got the electric coming in from the wall inside of the box, which is clamped and then screwed down. So this box is good, not going anywhere. Then you can see electrical leads are connected to this. So that way, so I've got 1, 2, I'm doing these 2 over here now. So once I get these lights plugged in, and then I'll hook up the switch. Left side switch is going to be the bar shelves lighting. Right side switch is going to be these pendant lights, which I still need to purchase. Yep, so anyway, moving right along. Put this top piece on like this. These will all get cinched down with nails, brad nails. And then I'll put the cover pieces on and it'll look like that. pull this down here. These, by the way, are actually waterproof, so you can actually put these in like a shower area. Twisting that one hand is pretty tough, but anyway. There you go. Now you can see how it works. So you put the other shelf down on top, and then you'll be able to see that these will be completely hidden. And then you'll have floating shelves with lighting in them. Right? Like that. Cool, huh? Alright, I have the 4 bottoms installed now. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Everything is wired in. This one's hidden down in there. And then I got the other ones. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go turn off the power. And then I'm going to actually wire in this switch. Then I'm going to test them. Hopefully it works. Let's go. Alright, I want to show you something real quick. I almost made a mistake. And I'm glad that I always check before I touch electrical stuff. So down here. So get yourself one of these. This thing actually detects current. So I went over to the power panel and I turned off the breaker, which is the one that I thought controlled this. I always grab this and I came over here to test. And there's still power there. Oops. This thing's only like $7 or $8. Go get one. Make sure that you're using it and you have all the power turned off, in fact, so that you don't grab a hold of a live wire like that, which I almost did. Always double check. Alright, let's go actually turn off the correct breaker. Alright, we're back. Checking again. And now there is no power here. Good. I got the switch put back in. If you need help on learning how to wire a switch, I will put a link up here in the corner. I have another video that you can go check out on how to wire in a bunch of switches. Alright, I got the breaker turned back on. Now is the moment of truth. Let's see if I can stand back a little bit here. Let's see if this does it. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Let there be light. The lights are working. That's awesome. There you go. That is so cool. Move ladder. Alright, let's go see. Nice. I turned off the lights over here. I turned the overhead lights off so you can see it a little bit better. That is freaking slick. That is slick. Alright, let me turn these lights on. That is awesome. Man, that is so cool. I love it when a plan comes together. Alright, let's finish buttoning up the rest of these shelves and I'm going to call it a day. Alright, I got the first 2 shelves in. Floating shelf and floating shelf. I'll need to come back and do a last final sanding over these. Get all the corners and edges sanded up. These look really nice. I'm going to fill in with wood. Fill in the little holes with wood. And then I will be able to seal them up. Alright, well I got all the rest of the shelves installed. Both sides, floating shelves. It looks awesome. That really turned out really, really nice. Let's go turn the lights on. There you have it. I'm really proud of myself. They actually turned out really, really nice. There's going to be a TV actually that goes right in the center of those shelves. So the bar area will have some seating here for the chairs, and then there'll be a TV back behind the bar, and obviously the bar will be stocked and all that good stuff. Anyway, thanks for sticking around. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you're interested in doing some floating shelves with lights in them, give it a shot. You can do it. It's not that hard. Just make sure you kind of plan things out as you're going along.